Hello everyone, good morning. Today we're going to discuss about IIS. IIS means Internet Information Service. Please mute yourself, guys. Internet Information Service. So what is this service? How this service will help us? So let's discuss. So IIS means Internet Information Service. This is a web service. So where we can host our information across the globe. Across the globe. For example, a company, a business, anything. For example, if you're doing a business, so you want to publish your information across the world, so that the people know about your services, products, so that they'll come to you and uh, do the business with you. So IIS uh, is a web server where we can host our websites in IIS. So website. What is a website? Website is like a pamphlet. Website is a e-pamphlet, kind of e-pamphlet, so that we are telling to the world that we are what we are and what we are offering, what we are doing, and what is our strength, what is our uh, um, portfolio. So just telling about ourselves in the website. And also using websites, uh, you can publish your services. Like Facebook is a service, it is published on web server. I'm not talking about that web server is published on IIS. See, IIS is a web server where we can host products, services, web products in the IIS. Okay, so IIS. IIS is a service which used to host the information over the internet to publish the information over the internet. So if we publish the information, that information will accessible across the globe. Information will access across the globe. So anyone can view our information across the globe. So it provides integrity, reliable, scalable, and manageable web server capabilities or the internet and intranet. So what is internet and intranet? Internet. If our information published on the internet, that is called, for example, there are two sites. Let's say this is a web server. Okay, web server. In the web server, I hosted a website. So website one. Okay. So if the website is accessible to outside users, if the website is accessible outside users, right? See, this is the internet, and I'm somewhere else. This is, sorry, this is the client mission. This is a client mission, my PC, my PC. Okay, my PC. See, I have an internet connection. I have an internet connection. So this website is published on the internet. Published on the internet. So this website works on public network. So this is called internet. This is called internet. Internet site. Okay. And another. So now from my PC, I'm able to access this website over the internet. So that is called internet site. Website 2. Website 2. This website hosted this web server, but this website will not accessible to anyone or the internet, anyone in the internet. So this is called this is called intranet. Intranet. This is called intranet site. Then who can access this site then? This website too is not accessible over the internet. So my PC can only access over the internet. Okay, but website 2 is not published on the internet. So that site means intranet. Intranet. Then this website will accessible to whom? Accessible to local users who are in the company network. Who are in the company network, those will access. So the best example is this is company client missions in the company. Okay, so these missions are in the company network. So these missions can able to access because this is internal site, intranet site, and also this computer can access this site also. See, this is available for everyone. Internet site is available for everyone. It will be accessible from outside users or inside users. I mean, inside users means LAN, company users. But intranet site is accessible to only local users, company employees only, not others. For example, HR related websites. HR related websites and ticketing tool, ticketing tool and admin sites. So these are all internal sites which is accessible to only company employees, not outsiders. So company website. So company website is accessible to everyone, not only employees. It is accessible to everyone. So this example is company website. Company website. Are you clear? What is intranet site and internet site? Okay. So basically IIS is a web server where we can host our websites. So you can host n number of websites in the IIS. So IIS in the Microsoft Windows server, IIS is the web server. Likewise, there are web servers. Okay. In Linux, we call Apache. Apache is the web server. So Linux in Apache also we can host our websites. Okay, and Nginx. So there are many web servers, but these are the leading web servers. IIS, Apache, Nginx, and Apache Tomcat. These are the leading web servers. Okay, web servers. If you type web servers, list. See, these are all web servers. Many are web servers. So, but the leading and the most websites hosted in IIS, Internet Information Service, and Apache. Where is the Apache? Here, Apache. You somewhere else in this list. Yeah, Apache Tomcat and Nginx. So there are many web servers, but the leading web servers are Apache Tomcat, IIS, Nginx. These are the leading web servers. Okay, these are the web servers. So we are discussing about Windows servers. So hence uh, we are learning the Windows servers. Hence we are learning the IIS. IIS is a Microsoft web server. IIS is Microsoft web server. So in IIS, see, this is not a you no need to buy this IIS. So by default, for every operating system in Windows, you will get IIS. So you no need to buy this IIS separately. You no need to buy. You will get the IIS for every Windows version. See, there are IIS 2.0. This IIS version available in Windows NT. IIS 5.0. This web server available in Windows 2000 operating system. 6 2003, 7 2008, 8 2012, 8.5 2012, 12 R2 release. Okay, and IIS 10 16, IIS 11 19, IIS 10 2022. So along with the operating system, IIS will come. You no need to buy. So using this IIS web server, we can host websites. Okay. So any questions so far? Okay, good. So coming to let's and what are the port numbers used for web servers? This web server. Here we can host two types of websites, HTTP and HTTPS website. What is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS websites? HTTP versus HTTPS. So HTTP uses port number 80 and HTTPS uses 443 port number. So what is the difference? Main difference is yes, right? So S means secure. Here there is no security. In HTTP, yes. Sorry, in HTTP there is no security. In HTTPS there is a security. So what is the security? How this HTTPS works? Okay, so this is the main difference I'm going to tell. Please listen carefully. So what is the difference between HTTP website and HTTPS website? Okay. So let me draw another picture. So this is a web server. This is a web server. So here we host one site, HTTP site, HTTP website, HTTP website. Here we have hosted HTTP website. How this HTTP website will work? See, obviously this web server will connect internet. If this web server is not connected to internet, so no one will access this website. So this is internet. So one PC. So this is the PC. PC. It is somewhere else. See, website hosted in some USA. Uh, this is server in USA. So my computer in India. My computer in India. So obviously I'm connected to public network. So my PC having internet. So I'm connected to internet. See here web server is connected to internet, and one moment. Web server connected to internet and my PC is connected to internet. See, in the world, everyone is connected to internet. Even your mobile is also connected to internet. So we're all connected to internet. This HTTP website hosted in the web server, and web server connected to internet. So let's say this website name is www.arn some let's uh, what is the website name? Okay, let's say Google. Google, not Google. Okay, ARN Tech Training, some website. Okay, this is HTTP website. So I browse this website from my PC. I browse this website from my PC. So this will access. The website will access because this website will be accessible from my PC because I'm connected to internet, and also arntechtrainings.com website is hosted in a web server. That web server also connected to internet. So hence we both are connected to internet. Hence I'm able to access this site. Web server means IIS, hosted in IIS. Okay. So this website loads in my PC, but there is no encryption. See, whatever I'm uh, browsing the information, whatever I'm browsing the pages in the website is accessible, but those are not secure. Those are not secure. So if someone redirect, if someone redirect, or if someone hack my website, there is a chances to access hack my website, because here this is the HTTP website. How can they hack my website? What is the reason? Means this is HTTP website. There is no security. So while accessing the website or the public network, there is no encryption. There is no encryption. No encryption. No encryption. See, the data travel over the internet in the plain text. In the plain text. See, this is a public network. In the public network, not only you and me, not only this PC and web server, many people are there in the public network, in internet, right? So, so my data flowing. See, I browse one page, contact us page. I browse from my PC. So that contact us page will load into my PC or the internet, right? AR tech training, something. One second. So this will load. If I click contact us, a Linux or something, so this pages will load in the PC. But how the pages coming from web server or the internet? So there is no encryption because HTTPS, there is no encryption. So someone will hack this because no encryption, data is not encrypted. So data is not encrypted and data is flowing on a plain text to the PC. And whatever the PC is requesting, that is also in the plain text. So everything data is flowing in a plain text. There is no encryption. If this website is a HTTP website, S means secure. S means secure. If website is a secure, then the data will be encrypted. The data will be encrypted. For example, www.google.com. So how can I know this is this website having HTTP and HTTPS? Simple. I will show you. Google.com. If you see here, connection is secure. If you see here, what is your connection to this site is not secure. So if you see this message, this is a HTTPS website. This is HTTPS website. Okay. Okay. So this S means secure. This HTTP website, first of all, it will load in the when the PC is accessing www.google.com, www.google.com, what will happen? The Google page will load in the PC. Before loading, this website will install SSL, secure socket layer. There is a SSL. Install the SSL in your PC browser. If you are browsing in the Chrome, the SSL will install in Chrome. If you are browsing in a Edge, it will install in the Edge. So there is a after installing the SSL, then the website will load in the your browser. Until unless website will not load your browser. So this HTTPS website encrypt everything and decrypt. See, for example, I browse www.google.com. So response will come here and load. And I requested something else in the page, some link. I clicked some link in the website. So the request response will go here over the internet and reach the web server. So everything will be encrypted when the request is on outside and decrypt here. Once the request reaches up web server, it will decrypt. So when the web server respond to PC, it will encrypt. And if the request reaches in the PC, this SSL will decrypt. So decryption, encryption will happen. Decryption will happen here. Decryption will happen here. Encryption will happen outside. When the request is outside, when the request is on internet, it is encrypted. When the request reaches PC or web server, it is decrypted. So that is the difference between HTTP and HTTP website. So most of the people prefers HTTPS website because our data will be secure. Our data will be secure on the internet. So no one will hack our website. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so always web servers need static IP address. So without, see why the static IP address required? Why the static IP address required for the web server? Because the web server address should not change frequently. So servers, as I said, always servers need a static IP address. IP address should not change. URL should not change. So if IP address or URL change, then others who are trying to access the websites, the websites will not be accessible. So make sure we should not change the IP address and URL, domain name. Okay. So let's jump into the lab. Okay. Next, FTA. What is FTA? FTA means file transfer protocol. File transfer protocol. So what is the use of FTA? FTP, sorry. FTP, file transfer protocol. What is the use of this? Means, for example, if you want to uh, transfer the data from US office to India office, or India office to US office, data like 1 GB or 2 GB data. Okay. So using FTP, we can transfer the data. Usually, if there is no FTP, what will happen? We will store the data in a floppy drive or CD drive or pen drives or hard disk, and we'll send to US. So it reaches after 10 days or 20 days. But how can we transfer the data over the internet in a secure way? So that is FTP. FTP. FTP is a FTP is uses to copy the data from one place to another place, from one geographic location to another geographic location in a secure manner. So file transfer protocol service. It is a protocol used to upload and download files over the internet. Port numbers are 2021. So FTP only, see, this is the let's say this is the FTP FTP server. Okay, FTP server. So in FTP server, see, FTP in IIS only, there is no special server. In IIS, we can enable FTP. FTP server or site. In IIS, we can enable FTP. So using FTP, we can transfer the data over the internet to the client machines. So it is just only to transfer the data over the internet in the secure way. So you can download, upload data. So this is my client machine. So I want to upload something to FTP server. Okay, so you can upload and download in a secure. So here I have some data like some files, folders. Okay, so I can download this. I can download this. I can download these files. I can download these files and I can upload files to FTP site. So if you want to upload the data or download the data from FTP site. So this is the use of FTP server side. So coming to lab. So let's install a web server first, then we will create a website. So log into DC. See, in real time, web servers are in a different boxes, not in DCs, but we are installing everything in DC. Okay. So we don't have that much infrastructure. So I'm installing IIS here. Add roles and features. Click here. Click next. Click next. Click next. See here, web server IIS. So if you enable this service, this web server will install into your machines, into your mission. Okay. So here need to see 3.5. We have a .NET 4.5. Okay. Expand. Okay. Click next. Click next. See, HTTP redirection I need, web publishing I need. This is not required. If you want, you can select all, but it will take time. If I select all, it will take time to install. So I'm not selecting anything. And FTP server also. See, FTP server. Installing FTP also. Click install. Click install. It is installing. After installing, we will create a website in the web server. Okay. So if anything I missed it. Oh. So we'll tell about virtual directory also. We will discuss. Okay. So HTTP full form means hypertext transfer protocol. Okay. So these are the versions. So we are installing which version? We are installing 8.5 because we are using Windows Server 2012. If you are using Windows Server 2016, the IIS will be 10. If we are using 2019, IIS will be 11. If you are using 2022, IIS will be 11. Okay. Next. See, always port number 8443. So when we access the website, we are not using this port numbers, but you are saying 8443. See, just keep a note, default port numbers. If any port number is default, then you no need to give. Automatically, it will take. You no need to give 80 port number, 443 port number while accessing HTTP websites. Default port numbers means automatically system will take, will understand and take. If you're mentioning the different port, then if you giving a different port number to the website, then you have to mention while accessing the website. I will show you that as well. Okay. Still it is installing. And see, requirements: static IP address, domain name, DNS, home directory, a central location of publishing. This we will discuss while creating the website. Okay. And the same requirements for FTP also. Static IP address is required, home directory, and requested each FTP site, required for each FTP site, and central location of publishing. So while creating a FTP site or website, there is, if you create a FTP site for file transfer, if you create a HTTP website for information to publish the information on the internet. Okay. still it usually takes time. Usually it takes time to install. See, all these components need to install. I got it. It's taking a lot of time. And mm, and what is URL? Full form, Universal Resource Locator. URL full form is, sorry, Uniform Resource Locator. Uniform Resource Locator. URL. URL means Uniform Resource Locator. One second. Let me copy that. I'm always confusing universal resource, not uniform resource locator. URL means uniform resource locator. So if you what is the difference website and uniform resource locator? See, www.google.com we call website, and if you add https colon and you overall, this is we call URL. What is the URL? Usually I ask what is the website. So usually ask what is the URL. URL means universal resource locator. So this is called URL. Okay. My God, still it is taking a lot of time. So now we will discuss like creating a website, configuring redirections of website, and creating virtual directory and changing website IP address to IP address or port number, creating do not isolated FTP uses. So we will discuss these 6 today. It's taking a lot of time. Okay, so meantime, we need a website. See, we will create a website in IIS, but we need a website information, right? See, I can create google.com site like this, but I want website content. I want content. So for content, I have some website files. Yeah, I have some websites, Star Kids, something. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll use this site. This site files. Okay. Let me copy the site to here. To okay. Just copying the site. Okay. Files copied, website files. Still, my God, why it is taking a lot of time to install? So I'll do one thing. Simultaneously, I install in this mission. See. Add roles and features. Click next. I'm just installing IIS in this mission as well. IIS website. Click next. And also FTP. I forgot FTP also. Install. Let's see whichever server installed, we will create website in that. Let me oh my God, why? What's happening here? Taking a lot of time. Any questions? If you have any questions, we can discuss now.
No, sir.
Good. Hmm. I'll do one thing. Let me pause resume. Finally install the IIS web server. Let's close it and go to IIS. See, open Internet Information Service. Expand this. Expand this. Okay. Here you can create a sites. So let's create a website here. Okay. So this is a default website. If you browse the default website, it will show like this. See, this is the default website. Okay. So let me create a new website. Right click on sites, add website. Here you need to give names. So here I'm giving yahoo.com. Yahoo.com. So I am giving yahoo.com because the DNS is already there. Yahoo DNS, or else you can create a new DNS according to your website. So I'm just yahoo.com. Okay. So here physical path. Physical path means website files. Website files. So I star kits. This is the website files. Copy and here you can create a inet pub, inet pub. In IINET pub, www root. Okay. Here you can place this star kits, or else you no need to create IINET pub and all. You can directly paste. But so that people will get to know, oh, this is a web server website files. So that is the reason I'm just creating the path like IINET pub www root. Okay, go to here, give path, D drive, IINET pub www root, star kits, select. Okay, and host name, just Yahoo. You don't give a host name, just publish. Click OK. See, the binding 80 is assigned to another site. If so, let me give 8080. Okay. And here I need to stop this site because the 80 port number is assigned this mission. So to this website. So now click here, bind, double click on it, 80 port number. Okay. Okay, now bind. So here is click here and default. In default, what is the website landing page here? Index.html. You need to give index.html. Index.html. So just move up. If there is no index.html here, for example, some name, then you can add the name here. So you can add the file name here, click OK, so that file will be added. So the default .html, index.html is usually landing pages, first pages. Okay. Now right click on it, go to browse. Close this. Ask me later. Close this. Right click on it, browse. See. Now, oh, this is localhost. Now you need to see this website is not accessible, right? Browse. You will get localhost. So here, right click on it, go to sites, select here bindings. In a binding, you can give this IP address. You can give this IP address, or you no need to give also. So what is the IP address here? 192.168.223.10. So this website will accessible on IP address http colon 192.168.223.10. Add. See, this is accessible. Website is accessible. But why the website is not accessible on the host name? Usually we never access websites with IP address, right? So we access the websites with the host name, right? So right click on it, edit binding, or click here. Here you give www.yahoo.com. Close. Just click it. Yahoo.com. Close. And just stop the website and just start the website. Just refresh. Okay. And right click on it. Go to browser. See, this website before able to access on IP address. Now www.yahoo.com. See, the website is accessible, but content is different. Just I'm giving a dummy content. See, www.yahoo.com. So if you browse here, so still it is installing. If you browse anywhere, http://www.yahoo.com. See, the website is accessible anywhere across the network on www.yahoo.com. So coming to so here we can add a website like this. Okay, next. For example, if you are creating a see, this is Star Kids. The content is Star Kids, but domain is yahoo.com. For example, you want to host this website on www.starkids.com. Then what should we do? So one second. Okay, then just you need to create a DNS. You need to create a DNS zone here. Click next. Primary zone. You need to create a primary zone. Zone name is starkids.com. Starkids.com. This is a zone name. Click next. Click next. Allow. Click next. Finish. Open Starkids. Create a host file. 192.168.223.10. Oh, sorry. Here IP address. Here win-ad. So what is the host name here? The server host name win-ad. Okay. Now create a alias www browse win-ad starkids. Okay. Okay. Now here simply just rename. First rename here starkids.com. STAR star kids starkids.com. Okay, but here the name rename. You can rename here. Star kids, just site name. This is starkids.com. Okay, now browse. Click add. See, now this website is accessible on www.starkids.com. So this way we can create a website in the web server, but web server needs DNS, needs DNS zone. Without the DNS, that is what requirement. Static IP address. Yeah, we have a static IP address. This is the static IP address. This is the static IP address. And domain name. Yeah, domain name. I've given www.starkids. And DNS resolution. Yeah, created zones. Home directory. What is the home directory of this site? What is the home directory? So this is the home directory. This is the home directory, physical path. This is the home directory. Okay. And central location of publishing. This is the central location of publishing. IINet pub www root. Under this, we can create a multiple. We can create multiple sites. See, in www root, this is Star Kids. You can create another website here. You can create a website files here and map the website files to web server. Okay. Yeah. If you want to create another website, let's create. Just I have a yeah. So let's create another website. Okay. For website, we need a files. Okay. Let me. I have a lot of files. Navaratna something. This is mm, sapient. Yeah, like sapient. Okay. See, this is the website. Not. Let's take Navaratna. This is a website files. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. So let me copy this code, site code. So paste in D drive, IINet pub, www root, here, paste. Okay. So let me create, this is MSN. We can call MSN site. Okay. So now right click on it, create a website, website name, msn.com. Okay. Physical path, select where the MSN website files. IINet pub, MSN, click. This is the website files. And here 80 and here www.msn.com. See, because MSN is the DNS entry is there. Okay, DNS zone is there. MSN DNS. So www.msn.com. Okay, click OK. Site created. And here default document. So index.html, you need to move up, move up, move up. Now right click on it, browse, add this website. See www.msn.com, you're able to access the website. Now I will redirections, website redirection. When usually website redirect, if for example one company take over another company, okay, company A take over company B, or if you're changing your company URL. So in that cases, we need a redirection. Redirection, it's a simple. Redirection is nothing but, for example, I'll give you an example. If you go to Bazaar, you will see banners that shop was shifted to some other locations. They will put a banner in the old shop because since many years they are doing business in the same place. Fortunately or unfortunately, they moved the business to uh, next street, in the next street. So how the customers know the next street address, new shop address? Usually customers always come to the old address, shop address. So what they will do, they will put a banner there, shop was shifted to so and so location. So that way, customers will redirect to new shop address. So, but in the here, likewise, see, website is here. Okay, company A. Okay, and company ABC. This is company ABC. Company XYZ. So the ABC company take over by XYZ, or XYZ take over by ABC. What either way. So the ABC bought the XYZ company. So there is a XYZ website. So that website should redirect to ABC because the ABC bought this company. So what are the who are the customers coming to XYZ website, that will be redirect to ABC, right? So that is called website redirection. So if you see here, two websites, starkids.com and MSN. Okay, see, both are different companies. Let's assume both are different companies. Okay, now this company, MSN company, bought this Star Kids, take over this company, MSN. So what you will do, whoever coming to starkids.com website, those will redirect to msn.com, right? But we are not redirecting here. This is C, refresh, not redirecting. Okay, so let's redirect the website. So go to web server IIS and right click on it, HTTP redirect to http://www.msn.com. msn.com. See, I'm redirecting here. Apply. Okay. Now refresh here. See, if you browse starkids www.starkids.com, see, it is redirecting to MSN. So this is called website redirection. Website redirection. Next, creating a virtual directory. So what is virtual directory? See, virtual directory is nothing but it is a subsite in the main site. Virtual directories are subdirectories of the root of the website. Subsites. So how can we create a subsite under the main website? Okay. Yeah. Go to web server. Click here. Right click on it. Add a virtual directory here. So virtual directory means let's create a mail. Okay, mail. So physical path we need to give here. So one second. Go to MSN. Go to MSN. Here I'm creating a mail. here mail. Okay, under mail, I'm creating a text. Um, Hello, just a new sample website. This is mail server. Subsite, I'm creating a subsite. Save HTML. I'm just HTML. Okay. Open D drive, IINET pub, www root. One moment. Okay. D drive, IINET pub, MSN, mail. Okay. Okay. So this is subsite. Right click on it, convert to application. Okay. See. Now right click on it, go to browse. See, you're not getting here. So here mail.html. See, this is mail. So if you don't want to see the error, then you need to document and here add mail.html. Mail.html. So when you browse here, browse. So close all this confusion. Right click on it, browse. See, it is coming from. Close everything. Okay. Now right click on it, browse. So this is mail server. So it is coming up. So you can create a sub websites under the main websites. So for that, we need a virtual directory. So this is virtual directory. Okay. And changing the port number. So if you change the port number to the particular website, see, select, bind, edit. See, this is the default port number. 80 is the default port number. See, I'm using 8080. I'm giving 8080 port number. And this is star. See, all unassigned means what are the IP address in the website, in the server. All these IP address will work for website. So website will accessible on this IP also. Okay, 8080. So now try to access MSN. See, you're not getting now. WWMSN. Let's go. See, you're not getting now because the port number here changed to 8080. 8080. Now then you need to give colon 8080 because it is not a default port number. Hence, you need to mention the port number while accessing website. See, now the website is accessible on 8080 port number. See, default port numbers not required to mention. If it is a not default port number, you need to mention while accessing the website. Okay. And coming to FTP. See, FTP site, how to create a website, FTP site. Right click on it, go to add FTP site. FTP site name, my FTP. Okay. Here you need to give the physical path. Physical path in www root my FTP. I'm creating a my FTP site. So here just creating some files. Hello. Some files. So this is the files. Hello. In hello, just giving some data. Hi. How are you? How are you? Okay. So the data is ready. Close this DNS. Open web server. Give the path in D drive. IINet pub my www root my FTP. Okay. Okay. Click next. Okay. Here we need to give IP address. We need to give IP address, or you can give as it is, because all unassigned IP address, whatever the IP address listed here in this mission, this site will be accessible on all the IP addresses. So if you mention particular IP address only, this site will access, then you need to mention the IP address. Then this site will access only on this IP address. If you leave like this, if for example here 3 IPs, on 3 IPs the FTP site will be accessible. Okay. Next. Previous, click next. IP address, no SSL. No SSL. There is no SSL certificate. Click next. And if you want to enable, uh, host, you can enable it. So, but the FTP site usually access on IP addresses. So anonymous. Anonymous means everyone can access. Everyone can access. If you go basic authentication, all users, whoever users in this mission, all users can able to access. So permissions, you want to read permissions or write permissions, both. Okay, click next. So FTP site is ready. Now let's check the FTP site. In FTP site, you can access from anywhere. Okay, you can access in the browser, you can access here also, and you can access Windows Explorer also. Here also you can access FTP colon 192.168.223.10. See, now you're able to see files. Let me access here FTP colon 192.168.223.10. See, now you're able to see files, and you can download and you can upload files. If you want to upload files, see, take here, minimize it, upload it. So if you refresh here, see, it is uploaded. So that way we can upload and download the sites. So if you want to download, copy, paste. This is called downloading. So that way you can download and upload the data from FTP server. I mean FTP site. So that's all for today, guys. Any questions?
సార్ కోర్స్ ఫినిష్ అవ్వడానికి ఇంకా ఎన్ని డేస్ పడుతుంది సార్?
ఇంకొక 8 classes ఉన్నాయండి.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Okay. Any questions?
That's it, sir.
Okay. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.